farm settlement, which came into being about 2 years ago as a farm settlement. Formerly it was a cooperative society. For the past maybe about 20 years. But the last year 2001, year 2002, the government accorded us with the title of a farm settlement. And we produce eggs, we produce fowls, a very large quantity. And also we rear our pigs, a large quantity as well.
Our contribution has been immense in a lot of ways. In the area of egg production, in the area of poultry, wholesome poultry meat production, in the area of pork production, vegetable, and some other livestock. All boils down to feeding the population of Lagos State.
Last year they assisted us with the purchase of maize, in grading this road from here, from our Ayedoto farm settlement here to the main road. They did that for us after much pressure, because it's difficult for our customers to come in, you know, on the rough road to buy eggs. Sometimes they lose most of the eggs, because and then those people bringing in material for the feed millers here, you know, they find it difficult to pass through this road. Thank them very much, because they have done it now. But we are still expecting them to put quota and, you know, make it better than what it is now.
The government. In fact, we are still very grateful to the government, and we appreciate what the government is doing for us. And even at this juncture, I have to congratulate our Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for at least being given an opportunity again to run another 4 years in office. And we pray that God will be with him and will be up and doing. We need him seriously in our Greek department, and we want him to please come and assist us, especially all the farm settlements. We need him there. We are his babies, and he should come and take care of us so that we can feed Lagos, and Lagos can rely on the farm settlements and stop buying from outside. We are really in need of him, and though he's helping us, we still need him to come and assist us so that we too we can be of benefit to Lagos too.
The major problems are disease control well. Recently, there have been a lot of improvements as we have been getting improved vaccine from maybe either government or private enterprise. They have been doing a lot in the area of disease control, in the issues of giving us a very viable vaccine products, and that has been enabled us to be able to cope. But there are still some areas which the government has to do a lot, especially in the area of vaccination. We still have some deadly disease there that the vaccination is very expensive for farmers to cope with, like the typhoid, high cholera. If you want to buy 1,000 doses of such vaccine, you have to spend up to 17,000, 18,000 in buying them. And this will also prolong the life of the animals. So the government can come into some of this vaccine to eradicate fowl typhoid and fowl cholera.
Is that the Lagos State government has been able to provide an enabling environment, and that is one of the good steps in creating good avenue for operations. Talk in terms of direct impact, we have less direct impact, but for indirect impact we have a lot. And just like a growing child, we thank God that the first tenure of our Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he will be able to consolidate all he has mapped out in his first term in this second term, which was able to back. We thank God for his success in doing this, and we pray that God will give him the knowledge and the wisdom to address a situation where farmers will be of a great benefit in the coming regime. We really look up to the government, of course, because we cannot do it all alone. We need assistance directly anyway. Loans, especially for these farm settlers, we are directly under them. They know all our records, they have addresses, and so we are traceable, we are reliable and responsible. Whatever they want to do for us, there's always guarantee of repayment, all sorts of good relationship. And these are the things we are looking up to the government to do for us in the next regime. Many of us are being faced with a lot of financial constraints, not enough money to stock our pens. And presently we are even experiencing scarcity of day-old chicks due to the problem of underproduction from the hatcheries too. So we just hope that all these things will be in place so that we can occupy the position we have claimed to be in producing adequate and wholesome protein for the people of Lagos State and
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. 5,500 per. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go first.
Oga, what you know, sir?
Huh? Where? I have to go there. To the glory of God and a better agricultural service to our people in order to be self-sufficient in food and commitment to humanity. I have hereby commissioned motorcycle for scrap service. I want to go everywhere. There you know that. That one,
To reduce cost because we tell come back.
there's no need really to lose time discussing them. There's no need to discuss. Really, I believe what we have to do is to take action. We must clean up Lagos. We must clean up our environment, and we have to enforce the rules. And you must take up your responsibility. It is your role to actually to manage revenues. You have abandoned it to the state. And we have to go back to the drawing board. Before I give out the directive, I'll first of all let you into what we are doing at the state level. It's not that we are pushing the problem back to you, but we want you to take up your own part of the responsibility. And then added to her, maybe you can begin to see the difference. Our state is dirty. It's a shame. And there is no sane person or individual who will be happy with the condition. And the people are now suffering because it manifests itself in so many ways. It affects the health of the people. Traffic congestion. We have flooding all over the place. And we are looking for refuge piling up everywhere. And people now do whatever they like. People trade on the streets, they dump whatever they like everywhere. They erect structures everywhere and anyhow. And these things are happening under your nose. You are the grassroots government. You are the most closest to the people. And I'm sure you see this. When you visit any local government right around your premises, there are people selling, there are illegal stores, shops around you. Even your environment in some places are dirty. There's no place saying, even before we talk about like that environment, look at where you work. Look at your surroundings.
We have been doing it, but each time you allow them a small space, you will see that thing, it could be worse than the first. But it's not anything that comes us here now today. We have been doing it often, but as soon as you turn your back, the people are back. Maybe there is no stiff penalty to this. There had not been. There had not been, so I believe.
So now what do you intend doing?
Where we need to start doing something. You know, like the sanitation edit, I know it's too mild, the way I see. I want to be, I have been happy about last month, like you pick somebody, you pay 25. If I'm caught, I don't have 25 to pay. It's better
I don't go near something to be arrested. I knew one of my drivers too. He went out one day. He made a U-turn where he's not supposed to. He was arrested. He had to pay the amount. I didn't have the cover to it. So in the case of the place already is for them. But they start coming out on the street and mess up. So we are asking them let them go to where people will come and buy their wear. This place I know is constructed with not just more money. It's meant to ease traffic congestion. It's turned to a marketplace.
We're trying about you because we in the market here, we have union, and we have the days of our volunteer. We have the days of our volunteer, and we used to do it every Thursday of every week. But the problem we're having here is people outside. They used to throw these things inside our hotel. That's the problem we're having. People in the market don't have any problem. The problem we have here is people outside.
But we have been accused of putting up illegal structure because of just like what we witnessed this morning.
Yeah, what I can see, the problem is because of the rain and the sun. I keep why we have this station now? Because of the rain and the sun. Why are some things to stop people in the market? So that's why we bring out all these things to protect the rain and the sun.
Now that government is saying that it's illegal, are you ready to apply?
Yes, as far as the government says that it's illegal, we're ready to apply it. We're ready to take it off.
So as you can see, the officials and even the EAs are up to the task. What I would rather expect is the cooperation of the respective residents and market men and women to assist in doing the job and ensuring that the entire environment is clean. It is to the benefit of every one of us. There are so many diseases that can be caused as a result of all these deaths. There is no reason why they cannot get the nylon bag or the black refuse bag, put their dust in it and put it at near their market or on the median that the government has directed. And the people coming to carry all these things can come to carry it away. All these things that people are doing is not just good. I personally would have loved a situation that government can enforce this environmental thing with our people, that they should be made to be more responsible. It is for our own good.
Yeah, mama, I go back. Possible efforts, but since they are not enjoying the support of these market people, several types of occasions that I have called upon them that I want this place to be well organized, and they are attacking those people on the media, on the drains behind the place, closer to the wall of the Clection market. And all of a sudden, the action we put in place, the OPD that are also monitoring the place, they all went disappearing. And I've called on them on several times that if not because of the government intervention that I should allow them at least to be doing night market, between the night market of an issue is one of the main problem of people. Because you can see from what you are doing, you are having the remnants of pork, the remnants of the basket, and the remnants of fishermen and everything. So that shows that it has been the problem of people. And the major institutions of something of Nigeria.
We talk about the people who are renting kiosks, containers at everywhere they want to do it. Talk about that the Lagos State government is coming up with a program where all this will be demolished and taken away. Then we talk about rickety vehicles, people who park their vehicles anywhere and becomes a nuisance. So we have designed a notice now to remove your vehicle immediately. If you allow the government to remove it for you, you will have to pay for the cost. We are going to do that, and whatever and wherever the vehicles are located, we paste it on the vehicle so that the owner will be seeing it and we will be giving the owner say like 14 days, after which we will call on the Lagos State government to come and remove the vehicle to a pair where it will be compressed and made it very useful.
again on Thursday to visit whatever they are doing today. That is yes, the expressway is the presidential way, and we don't want anything to disturb the people of traffic, and especially when these hoodlums rob anybody, they will run straight into this makeshift shanty. Then that will be the end of it. At times, people will want to enter their vehicle to Ikotu and the upper land. They will rob them and run inside. So we want to stop it. They should go and find the legitimate stuff to do. So and that is the result of what we are doing next. The task force we have met, we have mapped out our strategy, and this is the beginning of it.
So we are flagging off the campaign against indiscriminate dumping of refuse anywhere, anyhow, and at any time. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, we have not come to disturb anybody from his means of livelihood. The local government has put in place the following that I'm going to read to you. First of all, to do this. Also the cart pushers. The cart pushers are also advised to come to the local government and register. We have painted some cards there for specimen in the color of the cloth we are all wearing. The cart pushers will have their numbers, and the cart will have the same similar number as that of the pusher. The same thing applies to the PSP. The cart pushers are allowed to do their business between 7 o'clock and 6 p.m. If we see you putting your cart 5 minutes to 7 o'clock in the morning, you will be arrested. Indiscriminate dumping of refuse is totally banned. It's prohibited. The Lagos State government is not going to accept that. The Lagos State government is not going to look kindly upon anybody just dumping refuse anywhere, either in the drainage, either on the main road, either anywhere at all, and especially the major canal.
Kí àkọ́kọ́ sọ ohun tí ìjọba ń fẹ́ fún yín, kí ìjọba tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà. A ò sì ní ìfẹ́ láti bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́mi gbà tí ọmọ àti mẹ́rin tó bóyá.
Èkìtì ló ti kẹ́yìn. Tí ẹ bá ń lọ lóṣèlú ń ṣe ẹni pé ẹ̀rọ fọwọ́ gbomínú púpọ̀. Ẹni pé ẹsẹ̀ yóò kọ́ pàǹtí mọ́. A ti gbìyànjú, a ti kó ilẹ̀ Òṣòdì.
We want to congratulate the new government for accepting taking the right direction. Because before, you see the electric piling on the major road. It could be there for months, but surprisingly, within 2 weeks, the government promised they want to take everything, and it was done.
So much so that any modest rainfall of houses in the area being seriously flooded.
Very important. Is as important as
It's flooding and it's perennial. We've had these problems every year, season in, season out. Some of the problems are due to the topography of the place. The majority of the problems are man-made. We've identified throwing of litters into the gutter. We have identified some selfish or unreasonable people building a few structures on the canal. We have intimidated the local authorities and the states. The environmental commissioner was there about 18 months ago. Some of these structures were removed, and thereafter, in less than about 2 or 3 days, all these structures were being put in place. We've made overtures to the people who are concerned to see reason, but it's been difficult. You can see from my Ajoke hand where, apart from the mechanics, there are some other houses that have extended their boundary to the canal. Some said that they bought the lands for some time and some people sold it to them. Well, we are not government. There are a particular department that's responsible for this, and we know the problem is extensive. On our own part, we'll be able to identify some area between Kostofeli Street and Ajoke Street where we think it might be necessary for the government to help us clear the canal. By extension, from the end of Kostofeli Street to Onibore Street, there are already man-made structures too that we think will need the government backing or the authority to do something about it. Further down, at the end of Onibore, there is a dump, and almost everybody is aware of this dump. It's been there for a while. It's been serving as avenues for miscreants and area boys to fester in the night. But I'm being told, yes, I'm being told that through Wusheni, before you now get to the Sele in Ijesha, there are man-made structures that will not even make the canal through. So these are the problems we have, and we think we have a listening government. They should help us and do something about it.
To look into the issue and provide where even on high up
what you have there is that this is an illegal structure in its true form.